Well, a court hearing is still underway in Amite with a woman fighting for custody of her daughter. The woman says the teen's father raped and impregnated her when she was 16 and he was 30. It's a contentious and controversial case, and Meg Ferris has been following the case in court all day long. She's joining us live with the very latest on that. Meg?
That's right, Katie, and as you stated, this case started many, many years ago, and at times, over that time, the mother and father have had custody, the father's had custody, but right now an independent couple has temporary custody. Now, it's been back and forth all day in this Amite courtroom where mother, Krista Abelseth, is asking for full and sole custody of her 15-year-old daughter. Now, the mother says the teen was conceived, as you mentioned, when she was just 16 years old and intoxicated. DNA shows that John Barnes is the teen's father, and he was 30 at the time of the illegal sex act, because the law states that she cannot consent at that time when she was just 16. Now, the most intense disagreement in the court today was over whether or not the mother said prior to this hearing today that she would not cooperate in the separate criminal sexual investigation against Barnes if she got sole custody. The mother claims her daughter's being abused, and Child and Family Services has been alerted in the past.
He has called her names, he has abused her, he has made her feel like she doesn't matter.
He wants to recreate reality in his head that at the time he had sex with her, she wasn't 16, but the next morning she was. And I think that that's complete and utter nonsense, right? I mean, he is attempting to make it justified, right? Just like his attorney is steadily blaming, victim blaming, right? She shouldn't have been there, she shouldn't have been drinking, she shouldn't have gone to his house, she shouldn't have waited to report it. I mean, essentially what the argument of the other side is, I'm sorry you were raped, but you waited too long to talk about it.
Now, the father, John Barnes, is not talking, and neither are his attorneys to the media. And in the testimony, they had a witness who said that the sex appeared to be consensual, even though the law says, as we mentioned earlier, that it couldn't be consensual. The 15-year-old daughter has been in the courtroom the whole time, listening to all the uncomfortable details of that night when she was conceived. Now, we had to leave the courtroom when Department of Child and Family Services testified. We also had to leave the courtroom when the teenage girl testified, and she is still testifying now. The judge says this will go as late as it needs to into the night, with the mother, father, pastor, and the teenager's boyfriend, who is of age, still yet to testify for custody and what's in the best interest of the teenage girl. So he says there will be a decision tonight. Doesn't matter how long it goes. Reporting live from Amite, Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News.
All right.